How we doing, YouTube? Steve here. It is what is it? Monday night, 10:30, 10:13. I am here at the Iowa 80 truck stop. I'll try to do the thumbnail of that. I tried to do a video. Actually, I did do a video, and I was going to upload it in the morning, and but it was too shaky when I was walking. I think it'd be too distracting. I did have a couple videos of some pretty trucks that drove past me when I was walking, but I said it's just too much. I think it'd make you crazy to watch it. May trigger a seizure or something like that. So maybe I'll do another one in the morning where I'm kind of just standing still and not walking. But anyway, boy, I was wrong today. Holy Moses! I thought I booked a load coming back that was a Frito-Lay load. I did not. I booked a load out of now it's partially their goofy system, because they're really cagey about not telling you where you're going until that comes up on your tablet. I mean, you can go back into the email and then go to the Raycon where you accepted the load, but I usually don't accept loads. They usually just do that for me, because they email me the acceptance when I'm driving. And anyway, so it was not. It was actually a pet food place. And I didn't realize that, where did I pick that thing up at? Aurora, Nebraska is 100 miles west of Omaha. So it was a tick further over there than I thought. It was a little closer than that. And yeah, so that was not so good. I mean, it was okay. That wasn't the federal case of the day. That was just a little miscalculation on my part. And then the fact that this load was, it said 44,000 on the thing, but I've hauled a lot of loads that said that was 44,000 and ended up being like 10. So I don't know how accurate necessarily that thing is. It was accurate today. This load's heavy. So I go over to this place, IAMS is what they call it. It's a pet food place. It's a couple different places, but in Aurora. Now, okay, so I made my delivery this morning at the Frito-Lay. No problem, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Everybody was very nice. I walked through the whole building, looked for somebody to sign my bills, and then stumbled across a girl that was who could do it, but she was brand new at it, and another girl was off duty. So I had a nice chat with her while we was walking to find the guy that was going to train her how to sign my bills. But anyway, this whole thing only took like 15 minutes, so it wasn't a big deal at all. And they were very nice. Like I said, very, very nice. I give my empty, and the rest of the day stems from this. I should have looked at the trailers better, their empties better. They had a couple of them there that were the old style 6 numbers or whatever they are, you know, the ones with the yellow JB Hunt on them. And those, a lot of times, the tandems don't want to slide quite so good, and they're just older trailers. Then these newer ones that say box something, JB box or whatever they call them. So I said, oh, I'm gonna grab one of them newer trailers. 804 number is what I got. I think it doesn't matter, because I think at that point I was still under the illusion that this was a drop and hook that I was going to, which it was not. It was, no, we're gonna take that back. It was a drop and hook. So okay, so I get there and I say, oh my gosh, that's 100 miles away. So off I go, no big deal. So I get over to this place, easy to get to. I pull in on this old rickety scale that doesn't work anymore, and I knew I was in trouble when the gate guard was wearing her helmet at her desk. I was like, oh, that's a bad sign, because that means they're to the letter of everything. So she says to me, before she even comes outside, she says to me, that load's not ready yet. So, oh no. She said, they're supposed to load it today, but I have no idea when or if they will. She said, we just got the trailer in. I didn't catch that part when she first told me that. She goes, pull up and I'll look at that. I'll inspect your trailer. She wanted to keep my trailer, but I was going to have to leave. Then I realized what was going on later. She looked at back that trailer and seen that door seal wasn't the best in the world and rejected that trailer in about 2 seconds. Nope, that won't work. You gotta get that fixed. So off I go. Now I'm in Nebraska with a rejected trailer, and I called dispatch, and they're like, well, did they say they wouldn't take it at all, or do they just need to get it fixed? I said, I didn't ask her that. And I said, there's a Love's not too far from here. I'm on my way to there. So he's going to send me to road service. And I first talked to the road service guy, and there was terrible connection. He kept cutting out. So I ended up going to get, he went, what's the address? He knew where the address was. He knows where that trailer was to the foot. Sometimes them guys were not very helpful. So I go get the address of the place from the Love's thing. There was nobody in the office from the shop, you know. Long story short, I ended up texting, and that worked a lot better, just texting that department. And then about a half hour, we determined that they couldn't fix it there, but they could fix it down the road, 20 miles down the road at a Boss shop. So I went 20 miles down the road, and I can't remember the name of that town I went to, but there was a really nice truck stop there. Kearney? Was it Kearney? I can't remember what it was. 20 miles further than Aurora, right on 80. And I walked, they had called ahead, knew I was coming. And I'm talking to those folks, and the guy says, I said, I just come over. He said, I know where you came from. I said, you know where I came from? He said, oh yeah. He said, we never used to keep door seals. He said, we keep them in stock now because they reject trailers over there. And this is where they send you. He was exactly right. That's exactly what the situation was. Ay. So now it's about 2 hours later. I did have a nice lunch, cheeseburger, french fries. And I had a nice lunch, and took about an hour and 15, 20 minutes to fix my trip. But I was no rush because, she said it wasn't going to be done. Or she wasn't done. She said it wasn't done. So I get back there, and she recognized me when I pulled on there. And I give her the numbers, and she said, pull up. This time she didn't say the trailer wasn't ready. So we're making progress. And I pulled up, and then she comes out of her office, and I walk to the back, and I just almost get around the corner. And she said, I like that new door seal. And she poked her head inside and looked, and she said, here's your trailer number, and this, and she said, you can park that. Well, she said, you can park this trailer over there. You can park it over there. Well, they needed these trailers. So it wasn't their fault they didn't have it loaded. It was JB's fault for not having empty trailers there. That was the glitch. I was blaming her for that trailer not getting loaded, or, them, and it wasn't. It was her. But the point of this whole story, and I'm already at 8:50, so I rambled on a little longer than I wanted to. I'm trying to tell the story. I can't tell the story fast. Make sure if you go to that place in Aurora, that dog food place, IAMS, double check those door seals. Make sure them door seals are good, and you don't see any light poking through the trailer somewhere, because they will reject you, and it's a federal case. Ruined. It took 3-4 hours out of my day today jacking around with that thing, and it wasn't that bad. Those door seals weren't that bad. No place else would have rejected them but them. So just make sure if you go there that your door seals are right, and the load's going to be heavy, really heavy. But we're at 9 and 42 seconds already. So God bless everybody, and we will talk again soon.